Good morning. I got a day off today. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you is a push, upside down shoulder push up and pull ups. Okay. Yeah, I got a day off today, so because I overworked yesterday, that's why I got 2 days off. All right. So yeah. Okay. Uh, it goes like this. All right. All right. So that's the upside down shoulder push up, and then now pull ups. Ah. Okay. Whew. Oh, that's good. Oh. Yeah, I don't do too much, so yeah. Ah. Okay. Wow, it's getting really hot. Okay. Whew. Let's do one more round, shall we? Oh, boy. Ah, okay. Whew. Okay, that's good. Oh, oh, wow. Let's take a break now. Whew. Okay, so we are back. The It's good to have a day off every now and then, right? It's different from weekend. Yeah, it's so cool. So let's talk about this Goldbach thing, okay? So because uh, you know, I didn't want to take this approach, this prime number theorem, but I might study that at some point. I think I might study that because the YouTube tutorial I studied a couple of days ago, it was more about Riemann zeta function, Riemann hypothesis, right? So it wasn't quite about prime number theorem per se. They're kind of related from what I heard, but I didn't study prime number theorem too much. I know just a little bit, but yeah. And Professor Erdos, I think he's Polish or something, Hungarian, I don't know, some Eastern European mathematician, wanderlust. He traveled a lot. He loved to travel. Kind of eccentric mathematician, but yeah, he advocated for the statistical approach to prime number theory in general, probability and stuff. So I think we'll think about that, okay? So we briefly mentioned this, okay? Let me show you. Okay. Instead of waving hands, let's be more down to earth and concrete. Okay. So this is our epsilon minus p triangle, or E minus P triangle, okay? So, as you can see, the length of a row of positive numbers in this triangle is getting smaller and smaller than this linear diagonal, all right? So the growth of this row length is less than linear, maybe n over log n, something like that, right? It's just implication from the prime number theorem, right? Yeah, so we'll think about that, okay? So as even number gets bigger and bigger down the road, the row length gets bigger and bigger, but it's not linear, right? So there will be more and more odd numbers. So what's the speed of growth? Is it like n over log n, something like that, right? It's definitely less than linear, right? It does go to infinity, but slow growth, slower than linear. So, and probably most likely it's something like n over log n, something like that, right? Or just log n, right? Yeah. So yeah, it probably has to do with logarithm, right? Just like prime number theorem, right? So the speed of growth of this positive integer length in a given row, okay? So it gets bigger and bigger, and how fast does it grow? And also, so you have this population growing, right? But prime number density, it gets smaller and smaller because prime numbers they get rarer and rarer. So prime density get smaller and smaller, meaning the probability of a random odd number to be prime, that probability decreases. But by how fast? Population grows. By how fast? So the relative speed. Okay, so if population growth, that speed, yeah, the velocity is two different direction. Okay, prime numbers get less and less denser. So it slows down when it comes to density, prime number density. Okay, it slows down, so it decelerates. Okay, but population itself is growing, so it's kind of like accelerating a little bit, right? So you have speed, and you take the absolute value of those acceleration and deceleration, and you multiply that together to calculate, yeah, prime counting function. How many primes are there? Is population the number of numbers, population of numbers, how many numbers are there, multiplied by prime number density in order to get how many primes are in this row. Make sense? It's speed concept. To get distance, to get distance, you multiply speed by time, right? In order to get number of primes, you should multiply the population with prime number density, right? Or prime number probability density, same thing. Okay, so what I mean by that is this. Let's say there are 100 people in my town, okay? And 5% of people in this town are Asians, okay? Then how many people are Asians? 100 times 5 over 100. 5 people, okay? So population times the probability or density, then you get the number of that group members. Okay? Alright. That's kind of interesting approach, so we'll think about that, okay? So let's take 5 minutes break. Alright? Okay. It's my day off, so I can drink, okay? So, yeah. Will I ever drive today? Maybe in the evening, but right now it's morning, so yeah, by then I'll be sober. Why? Because I'm gonna take a nap before I start driving. Go somewhere, maybe buy some grocery maybe in the evening, but right now it's like morning, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, okay? So yeah, I can drink. I take a nap, eat something, and I get totally sober before the evening, so. Okay? Yeah. So we'll think about that approach. Probability, statistics. Why? Because it's something we haven't dealt with in a long time. I like probability, okay? Statistics a little bit, but I have my own theory about statistics because statistics is more of an art. It's not exact science, okay? So I have my own approach in statistics, okay? So, which I expressed in some of my books, okay? About 3,000 volume series, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break, okay? So, yeah, we'll be right back. All right. So let's think about this, okay? Uh, be, so if the growth, speed of the growth of this population in a given row, the population of positive numbers in this row, in this matrix, okay? We call it population. How many numbers are there? There were odd numbers, okay? If the speed of the growth and of this population is equal to uh, the speed of decrease in prime density, if they match, then if you multiply two of them together, then it will be like constant, right? But we are guessing the speed of growth is faster. Speed of population growth is faster than speed of decrease in prime density. That's why if we multiply them together, it's not a constant, but actually it's increasing. Make sense? Conceptually. That will be our hypothesis, okay? Because look at this. The number of primes in a given row, it actually increases. Right? At least in this example. Okay? Yeah. That's kind of interesting way to think about it, okay? That's why we're doing it. It's kind of fresh, probabilistic aspect of all this. I think Professor Eldosh was correct. Yeah, it could be a fruitful approach. Yeah, it's at least interesting way to look at it. Very fresh, refreshing. So we think about that. Okay, so we did enough thinking. Okay, so now let's deal with some numbers. Okay, so let me put some more layer on because I'm kind of cold. what we are, who we are politicians. Uh, some of us are lawyers, so if I ever get to have some like campaign advertisement, one narrative would be, yeah, I'm a lawyer, politician, and mathematician, so I can think like a mathematician, I can advocate like a lawyer, and I can talk like a politician, meaning being like diplomatic, analytical thinking, and all that stuff. So, yeah. Sometimes I fantasize about campaign slogan, like "Let Lee lead." Kind of corny, right? Yeah. Well, nothing wrong with daydreaming, so nothing wrong with that. Okay. So, yeah, I just ate 2 boiled eggs from my fridge, and it was very good. I ate it with milk, and it was good. I think we already counted them, huh? Right? The number of prime pairs. Okay. Yeah, we did. You see, 6 4. Yeah, they do increase. Okay. No, okay. Whatever. We already counted all the prime pairs, number of primes, number of prime pairs that add up to this one even number. Yeah, they do increase. So, Goldbach counting function. What is it? Input, even integer. Output, okay. How many prime pairs are there that add up to that input even number? Okay, that's Goldbach's counting function. Okay, and we can even generalize that too, even further. We can think about negative primes and some big primes. For example, we have number 5, right? Number 5 can be expressed as 7 plus minus 2. What is minus 2? Negative prime number. What is 7? A number or a prime number that's bigger than 5. Well, but 5 is odd number, huh? Okay. Okay. 4. 3 plus 1, right? But there are more. If we think about negative prime number, 4 is 7 plus minus 3. What is minus 3? Negative prime. Okay, so in that sense, yeah, there will be, I'm guessing, probably infinite number of positive prime and negative prime pair. They can add up to 4. Maybe not infinite, I don't know. Okay, but there's something to explore. Okay, for the future generation. Okay. Here, all we need to prove is Goldbach's conjecture. It says there is at least one prime pair that can add up to any even integer. But it seems as even integer gets bigger, there are by far more than one way to express that even integer as summation of two primes. Here, for 114, there are 10 different ways to express 114 as summation of 2 primes, like 1 plus 113, 5 plus 109. They're all primes, with 7 plus 107, right? So yeah, Goldbach's conjecture should not be very difficult to prove at all, because we have conjecture a lot stronger than Goldbach's conjecture. Goldbach's counting function, it increases, right? Goldbach's conjecture it only talk about one. They are at one prime pair, but actually it tend to increase. So perhaps we can prove something a lot stronger than Goldbach's conjecture, right? Alright. We don't have to find closed form formulas for this. All we gotta prove is some kind of inequality. So yeah, that Riemann zeta function lecture series, it was very educational and very inspiring. Okay, after all. Okay, okay. Let's give them due credit. Okay, so. Yes, they are very inspirational. Yeah. Okay. You know, I learned some judo back in the days, jujitsu, judo. They're really cool martial art form. It's very, very Japanese. Do you know what they teach? They teach you how to fall safely. Okay, that's so cool, right? Japanese martial art, yeah, they're fantastic. Yeah, Aikido, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, you have karate, you have Kendo. They're great martial artists. Great martial arts. Japanese martial arts, they're fantastic, right? Yeah, Korean martial art, they're cool too. Okay, but my favorite is Chinese martial art. Okay, so because Chinese martial art tend to be very philosophical and artistic, aesthetic. It's like dancing, you know. China is also very religious. So they imitate animals, right? My favorite has to be Chinese. Okay, Muay Thai, Thailand martial art also like the Arnis, the Filipino martial art. They are fantastic too. Thailand, Philippines. Okay, yeah, they're great. Yeah. Western martial art is too good, great too, like wrestling, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing, Western martial art like fencing or wrestling or boxing. They're great too. Yeah, absolutely. Or some tackling in football. Yeah, very powerful, right? Yeah, they're cool. They're all cool. I'm sure Africa has some kind of martial art too. I don't know. Zulu maybe, but using Zulu dancing. I don't know, but I bet they have some good martial art there too, right? I'm sure they are very cool. I just don't know much about them. But I'm sure they're fantastic stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. So about time to take a break. So all these odd numbers in a given node, uh, they're deterministic. Okay, they are not random odd numbers. Uh, it's even integer minus all the primes. Okay, so they are not random. Prime numbers they are not random. Okay, what are prime numbers? It's about set subtraction. You have set of all the odd numbers, and you set subtract set of all odd composites. Then you get what's left is primes. Eratosthenes sieve. Okay, so uh, and what's the set of all the odd composites? Well, that's easy, right? Do we need to assume knowledge of prime numbers to get set of all odd composites? No. Let's go back there, okay? After 5 minutes break, and set of all odd composites, it's very easy to calculate, and we don't need to assume any knowledge of prime numbers to get set of all composites. Okay, I'll show you. All right. Okay. We kind of did that once before. Okay, so. Many times before, but we'll review that. Okay, so. All right, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. I mean, yeah, let's talk about something very difficult to talk about. Why? We love challenges. We can talk like politicians. We know how to say things without offending anybody. Okay. Yeah. We know how to do that. So, primes and composites, right? We cannot not talk about race, politics when we talk about who can connect politics and mathematics. Only in humanology we can. Okay, and we are allowed to do so, make connection between mathematics and politics because we are humanologists, right? And also we are diplomatic, so we know how to say things without offending anybody. Okay, so pure number of primes and composite number, mixed numbers. Okay, so you have blacks, Caucasians, Asians, Indians, Arabs, Jews, and then you have Hispanics, right? Hispanics, yeah, they used to be Asians during the Ice Age, over the Bering Strait, the Aleutian chain. Yeah, Asians came from Asia to Alaska, Canada, America, then Mexico, Brazil, Peru. They're all Asians, okay? So natives, they look just like me, okay? Because they have we share the common ancestors, Asians, okay? And then later on, some Caucasians and Africans, they migrated to Latin America, and they all mixed together, and that's today's Hispanic. Okay, so they're, yeah, very mixed, which is not bad. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad or wrong. They're beautiful. Yeah, Hispanics, they're very beautiful people, right? So, and they're fantastic dancers as well. So, yeah. So, human farming, the concept of human farming is this: blonde hair has, throughout the human history, has been always prized. When Caucasians were barbarics, when they were very uneducated during the day of Greco-Roman Empire or Egyptian Empire, the hair, wig, hair of blonde, blonde hair looked like honey, gold. So it was very highly prized item during the Roman Empire era. Okay, and also female captives, they were highly prized. Uh, Female servants, yeah, to serve the king in their bedrooms, right? Harem, right? Caucasian females were highly prized items back then in Ottoman Empire, yeah, Turkish Empire, right? Yeah, they were very highly prized back in the days. Okay, harem. Okay, all the concubines of king, empire, emperor, harem, highly prized. Yeah, Caucasian females. Okay, especially with the blonde hair. Okay, but if Middle Eastern guy, this Ottoman Empire emperor, sleep with Caucasian blonde hair with blue eyes, white skin, their children will not be white. Their children will look like President Barack Obama. Brown skin, brown hair, brown eyes. So that's why when it comes to human farming, like pedigree, like canine species, cats, dogs, pedigree, pepper dog, yeah, the blonde hair, blue eyes, white skin, that's a thing of very rarity, scarcity value in there. Okay, so that's why we criticize highly successful ethnic male in Western world because it's too greedy and selfish. Because their children will not be white. Look at President Barack Obama. His his mother is white. His father is African, and so not sure whether his father was African American or just African. I don't know. But their children, Mr. Barack Obama, he's not white, right? I'm not saying black race is inferior. No, we are not saying that. They're beautiful, right? What we are saying is a blonde hair and white skin or blue eyes, red hair, green eyes. There is something of very rarity. There's some scarcity value attached to it, and that's why it does deserve some degree of protection, right? I know what it sounds like. It sounds like white supremacism, eugenicism. So what? So what? I don't care what it sounds like. I know what it sounds like, but it's all about human farming concept, preservation of endangered species. So it's not a very conservative agenda. It's very liberal agenda too. It's both conservative and liberal. It's about diversity of a human race, right? So that's what we are saying. Okay? What? We said it, but we said it very nicely. So yeah, this trophy wife, prize girlfriend, it's kind of like selfish and greedy, avaricious. So I don't like seeing that. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Uh, and because romance market is like operation of market, right? So if an ethnic man, like football star, basketball star, they got money, power, and fame, so they're highly prized item. Those ethnic males in America, for example, or in Europe, highly prized item. So and because blonde hair is so rare and it's so beautiful, those females are highly prized as well. So high priced, highly successful, money, power, fame kind of ethnic man, non-white, non-Caucasian male. They could be blacks, Asians, Arabs, Jews, Hispanics, or mixed race, whatever, right? And they are high, they become very highly successful. They got a lot of money, so they can afford to be choosy, and many of them, actually most of them, unfortunately, they may blonde girls, right? And Caucasian girls as non-Caucasian successful males, and I don't like what they do because it's just it's kind of selfish, you know. It's kind of greedy, lustful, avaricious, lecherous, prurient. So I don't like what they're doing. Okay, and it does not look good to me. All right, so they're kind of coupling. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's difficult topic to talk about, but well, we have to. Okay, and we said it very nicely this time. Okay, so back in the days, in 200 lost episodes, I did not filter myself at all. Okay, so yeah, but like we said before, yeah, there could be exceptions. Okay, uh, if Caucasian lady, if she's aged, if she's past the those Caucasian ladies, if they are past the age of reproduction, then yeah, we should not gonna have children anyway, so, right? So yeah, I think that's fine. And if a Caucasian lady is brunette and she's not like model type, maybe it's not too bad. Does she marry some ethnic man? I don't know. Okay, so because introduction of some other racist gene, it could be healthy. Why? Because uh, this inbreeding, like incest, it can result in some genetic diseases, right? So, so yeah, every now and then, interracialism could be healthy actually. Okay, for the population, yeah, for that race, yeah, even for Caucasian race, every now and then. Okay, but we rather keep it to minimum. Okay, because I, we want to see blondes, red hair, pink skin, orange skin, white skin, blue eyes, green eyes. This diversity in Caucasian race, brunette, right? Porcelain skin, because it's something very unique and very colorful, right? Caucasians, they are actually the most colorful race there is. Okay, yeah, blacks, browns, we are beautiful, but there are many of us, right? But Caucasians, they kind of become rarer and rarer. Why? Because they are so unique and beautiful. All these ethnic men, they want to marry Caucasian girls, and their children will not be Caucasian. Okay, so Caucasians, they are becoming more and more endangered species. It's like poaching. Okay, you have this wild orchid plants, endangered endangered plants or endangered turtles, land turtles. Because it's so beautiful, you just bring back home illegally, and you don't farm them. You enjoy while this turtle, this orchid is alive, but you are not farming them, so they will die out. So that's very selfish, right? That's not responsible. That's not sustainable, right? So it's about farming concept. Okay, so I know what it sounds like. I sound like Mr. Adolf Hitler, eugenics, white supremacism, but so what? We are non-violent. We are pacifists. Okay? We do not advocate for crimes or violence or racism. No. We do not incite hatred. We don't. We are making constructive criticism and rational reasoning, thinking. Okay? And we are being very scientific. Right? And very moralistic and ethical. Right? Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break and then we'll get back to mathematics. Okay? Yeah. I was having a headache because I worked so hard yesterday. I worked until like 7 o'clock at night, so I had some headache and I took some ibuprofen. And this morning I ran and I did some push-ups. I mean pull-ups and whatnot. So my headache is gone. Okay, so but I did take ibuprofen. Okay, last night and this morning, and I did exercise. I ate food, drank a lot of water, and good rest. So headache gone. Okay. So. All right, let's take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, so and then we get back to mathematics. Okay. Right. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, Van Diesel, yeah, he's muscular, hunky dory kind of actor, action actor. He's cool, and the way he debuted. I mean, I studied film, right? So I know a lot of things, small unknown episodes. So when Mr. Van Diesel he first debuted, I think he won his short film won Sundance Film Festival, something like that. Okay, some big award. So what he did in his short film is that he's mixed race. He's half black, half white, right? He's brown, which is very beautiful. Okay, and so he made this short film, like he made analogy, well, spoiler alert, okay? Made this analogy like black coffee, and put milk, it become milk coffee, brown. Okay, so it's an affirmation. Okay, pride of his origin. Yeah, that was very cool. I didn't watch that movie. I heard about it, read about it. Okay, yeah, that's cool. And mixed race people, they're very beautiful, exotic, mysterious, right? Yeah, they're very beautiful people. I get it. All right. So you no, you are not a mistake. Okay. So if you are mixed race, you are not a mistake. Okay. You're beautiful, God's children. Okay. So, uh, so yeah, I can talk about this very difficult subject. Why? Because I can think like a mathematician. I can advocate like a lawyer, and I can talk like a politician. Because I'm all of that. I'm mathematician, politician, and lawyer. Okay, so I know how to do this properly. Okay? Yeah, so you are in a very good place to learn. Okay? Everything I know, yeah, I share it with you, given time. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so we're not going to erase this prime numbers. Okay, we may need it. Okay. Okay. Greeks, they thought they had a lot of superstition about numbers. Greeks, they thought prime numbers are very pure numbers, kind of holy numbers. Okay, so that's what Greeks thought. That's why they love prime numbers so much. Okay, but and composite numbers, okay, they're beautiful too. Okay, so we'll start talking about race. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, um, uh, so in general, okay, the number set is prime set union composite set, because prime and composite, they are disjoint, there are no intersection. Okay, and also they are complete. So they are both disjoint and complete, meaning there is no such a number that's neither prime nor composite. All right. So in set theory, you have number and prime number and composite number, and there's no intersection between prime and composite. That's why they're disjoint. And also, it's not the case that your prime, your composite, and there's some number which is neither prime nor composite. No, this set is empty. That's why they are complete. Okay, prime and composite, they're both disjoint and complete. No intersection, and also no gaps in between. Okay, all right. So, what is said of all composites? It's like this. Okay, we need to define set of multiples and set of proper multiples. Okay, we'll do step by step. Okay, so set of multiples. All right, m2, all the multiples of 2. Okay, now mu2 is m2 minus 2. So we call it proper multiple set. All the multiples of 2 except 2 itself. Okay? So, then set of all composites is nothing but union I from 2 to infinity mu I. Okay? Set subtraction. Then we got all the multiples. I mean, proper multiples, all the composites. Okay, so yeah, there we go. You have it. And this actually is equal to all right. And this is set subtraction. Okay, it's like intersection and complement. Okay, set algebra. All right. So it can we distribute this union? I think we can, because union and intersection, yeah, you can distribute that, right? This set algebra, right? So this guy becomes and what is this? It's a set of natural number, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of become weird, huh? Yeah. Because this this kind of becomes like empty set, right? Yeah. So there must be mistake somewhere. Let's think about this. Maybe we cannot quite distribute this, huh? Maybe not. Okay, whatever. We'll think about this. Yeah. Let's think about multiple of 4. And mu 4. Okay. Yeah, we don't quite need this because it's a subset of this mu2. Okay. Because 4 is multiple of 2. But it doesn't hurt to unionize them. Okay. Yeah, it's just redundant, inefficient, but it does not hurt though. So for the sake of simplicity of expression, we just include them. Okay. So all right. Yeah, it seems we cannot quite distribute this union thing. Okay, so and we'll examine why. Alright. So mu 4 is missing, right? But that's fine. Why? Because 4 is already included in this mu 2. Okay, so all right. I see. I see. Yeah, you cannot quite distribute this, okay? Because ordering matters. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the question we are asking is this. Let's think about Venn diagram, okay? So you have A minus B union C minus D. Is it equal to A union C minus B union D? Well, sometimes, but not always. Okay. Yeah, set algebra it can be very tricky. Okay, so but yeah, we'll go ahead grab another whiteboard and try to expand this. Okay, let's do some set algebra. Okay, so all right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we're doing mathematics, right? But we are kind of interlacing with politics as well. Let's do that. Mathematics can be too dry, right? Yeah, we'll get back to this later. Okay, set algebra. So, a common approach to politics is there's too much emotionality going on. Okay, hate mongering. Okay, like Fox TV, they incite hatred, hatred mongering. Oh, China, yeah, coronavirus made in China, so let's start hating China. Fox TV, come on, they should do better than that. All this hate mongering, okay? Democrats, they hate, they used to hate Russia, right? 2016 election. Oh, they are messing with American voting system, so let's hate Russia. Come on, they should stop doing that. What we advocate for is rationality, not emotionality. Okay, there's too much emotion going on in politics, and they should stop doing that. Our approach to politics is rationality, pure reason. All right. So um, we advocate for peace, love, not hatred, not violence. We advocate for legality, not crime. All right. Okay. We are hardworking, law-abiding citizens. Okay. Enough with that. So let's get back to mathematics, shall we? We're gonna grab whiteboard, huh? Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of this thing. There. How interesting, huh? Oh well. I wrote all this down, okay, in my notebook somewhere. Unless I took pictures before, so yeah. If not, oh well, it's been recorded. So tape recorded. Quoted from that movie, Mulholland Drive. Love that movie. Okay, so I don't know how much space we will need, so let's be frugal about spacing. We think this is wrong, right? So to prove something is wrong, you just need one counterexample, right? This is not BUD, this is B union D, okay? So this is not OC, it's not auction, it's A union C, okay? So, alright, so let's expand this, okay? Ah, it's been a while. Let me think about this. Oh boy. Okay. So the intersection, intersection, intersection. Okay. So okay, okay. Now let's look at left hand side and right hand side. B union D complement. So using De Morgan's law, the union become intersection. Okay. So well, we use expand this D guy. Okay. So okay. Whew. Yeah, set algebra it can be really messy and very difficult to prove. Okay, so like first time I learned set algebra, I was in high school, I guess, middle school, high school in Seoul, South Korea, and yeah, it can get very messy. All right, uh, and very unwieldy, intractable to prove anything, especially when it involves more than three sets. Okay, because that Venn diagram become four dimensional. Okay, so well, three dimensional. All right. So, okay. Probably better way to prove this is or disprove this is using Venn diagram. Okay. We just need one counter example. All right. So let's just make some random example. Okay. So and D, we just call it this guy D. Okay. So A union C minus B union D. Okay. We are trying to design counterexample. Okay. It will look like uh, A union C minus B union D. So it will be like this guy. Okay. My neighborhood dogs, they're so cute. Like they come and bark at my house because they're like, "Hey, window, you are there. Come out. Let's fight." So cute. Let's play. They just bark at me, right? Yeah. But they never bite me. They're just playing, right? Some of my friends, it's their way of saying hello. Yeah, well, but it's more like challenging. It's just their way of playing, like boxing. Let's spar, something like that. They're so cute. Yeah, I know they don't mean any harm. All these dogs, neighborhood dogs, they're cute. They just wanna play, sparring, right? Okay. A minus B union C minus D. Okay, we found counterexample. Very good. They're topologically equivalent. Okay, so yeah. In Venn diagram set theory, yeah, all you need is topological equivalency. Okay, so this guy, so this is left hand side, M, no, right hand side, and this is guy's left hand side. Okay, so A minus B union C minus D, you look like A minus B union C minus D is C. So yeah, they're different. It includes left hand side includes B intersection C. Okay? Alright, we found counterexample. So yeah, they are not equal. So we disproved it. So yeah, you cannot quite distribute the meta function union over set subtraction. Okay, good, good, very good. Because we disproved it by counterexample, right? So we call it negative proof, disproof. Okay, by counterexample. QED. All right. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes, and then we will continue. Okay. So yeah, let's give it 5 minutes. So okay. So Abel and Galois, okay, they're kind of independent mathematicians, like kind of outsider-ish, and that was why they were able to discover group theory, right? Because they were outsiders. All the failed attempts, mainstream, majoritarian mathematical community, they were outside of that, kinda, okay? So I think it's what Abel said. He said, I think. I think that's what Abel said. He said something like, when I learn mathematics, I don't learn directly below the master mathematical giant, but kind of beside him. Yeah, this mathematical giant, like Euler, Gauss, whoever, Cauchy, whoever, right? I kind of have the same attitude, okay? So I don't want to be their servant, slave. I don't want to learn directly below from them, but I want to be kind of diagonally below. I'm still below them, but diagonally, so kind of aside, right? To maintain some independence. Yeah, I study mathematics, Wikipedia, but I'm not in a mathematics PhD program or okay. I want to maintain some independence. Okay, so yeah, let's take a picture of this. All right, I'm not writing this down. No, no. So I learned when I was in Korean high school, middle school. Yeah, the best way to prove something in set theory is by Venn diagram because set algebra many times it does not get you anywhere. Yeah, because it becomes way too complicated. But Venn diagram, better methodology, proving something in set theory. Okay, so better. I want to look pretty. Okay. Yeah, I like the way it looks now. Okay, what's next in the menu? How about some boiled eggs? Just kidding. I had enough boiled eggs. Okay, so and it was good. Yeah. Let me turn off my heater. If it's still on. It's off. Good. Let me grab some beer, okay? Let me go grab some cranberry juice. No, I'm just kidding. I love cranberry juice though. Alright. Okay. Let's erase this, okay? So I wrote this down. I mean, took a picture of this, so it's redundant data backup. It's in my picture. I uploaded in cloud, and this humanology series is all videotaped. Multiple backup redundancy. All right. Okay. You don't want to put all the eggs in one basket, okay? So data redundancy backups. Okay. So the set of primes, all right, is all natural number set minus union I from 2 to infinity, which actually is alpha, which is countable infinity. infinity. Okay, so mi minus I. Okay, this is a proper multiple set, right? All the multiples except itself, set of multiples except itself. Okay, so that's your prime number set. Okay. Yeah. So prime number is not random at all. So what is this M set? Mi is equal to j from 2 to infinity uh, I times j. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, yeah, yeah. So then we don't have to introduce mu and m. Okay, 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 okay. Proper multiple set. So this is mu actually. Okay, so there we go. That's your prime set. Okay. Well, does this surprise you? If you have been here for a while, we kind of talked about this before. Okay, so yeah, it's very compact expression or definition of prime number set. Okay. Yeah. And we are improving it. Okay, we did something like this before, right? Uh, but now we came up with something more, perhaps elegant, simple. So proper multiple set. Okay, so of I, let's say I is 2. Okay, it goes like this: 2 times 2, 2 times 4, 3, 2 times 4. So it's like 2, 4, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so all the multiples of 2 when I is 2, except 2 itself. Okay, so proper multiple set. Now you have proper multiple set. Okay, and then multiples of 2, multiples of 3, 4, blah blah blah. You unionize all of them, and that this is a uh, so this guy, okay, this is the set of all composites. Okay, and prime number set is set subtraction natural number minus composite number set. Okay, so yeah, we have it. Good. Let me write this down. This is cool. It looks cool, right? Very simple, elegant, beautiful. I told you, yeah, yeah, mixed race gender people. I mean, mixed race people. They are beautiful. Okay, exotic, right? Yeah, you're beautiful people. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Mixed race people, composite number, they're beautiful. Okay, so okay. Very cool. Beautiful, beautiful. I like this. Okay. Now let's take a break. We came a long way. Yeah. We came a long way. Cool, right? Yeah, I like this. We did something like this before, but it was not elegant because we are using like multiple set, mu set, proper multiple set, blah blah blah. But yeah, we don't need all that. There's no need for set subtraction. I no, you just start from two. Then minus I it disappears, right? It's better way. Good. Yeah. Yeah. God has blessed us a lot. Back in the old days, Old Testament days, God told Daniel, I think, I mean, God's angel, was Gabriel or Michael or I don't know, Michael, Gabriel, I don't know. So God's angel said, came to Daniel, the Old Testament prophet, "Oh, Daniel, you greatly loved one, greatly beloved one." Okay. So we Christians, we kind of inject ourselves to be those characters, personalities in Bible. So that's why I highly recommend Christianity as your religion. Okay. Yeah, you can play these characters. You just imagine that you are Daniel, so that you, oh, greatly beloved one. Okay. Yeah, just fantasize. Okay. Because the only way humanity can be saved is that everybody believes that he or she is the second coming, advent of Jesus, the Savior. That's the only way this world can be saved. Everybody should believe that he or she is second coming of Jesus. Then this world will be saved. That's the only way this world can be saved. Okay. Me, my job is to act, to play this role of John the Baptist. You will be the Jesus. I prepare a way for you as John the Baptist. You'll be the next second coming of Jesus. You'll be the Jesus. You'll be the Jesuses. Okay, so my job, yeah. Oh, there's this guy screaming in the desert. His food, his food, yeah, locusts and wild honey. Locust and wild honey, that's what he eats out in the desert, and he's just yelling, preaching in the desert. Behold, there's voice in the wilderness. John the Baptist, right? Yeah. That's the role I'm playing. Okay, so that you become the next Jesus is. Okay. Locust, though I really wanted to eat, it's in my list of things what I want to eat. Okay, but I never had a chance to eat locust, grasshoppers. Okay, wild honey. Well, how about vodka? Yeah, that's more like wild honey, right? Yeah. Yeah. Moleculistically, vodka, sugar, it's about similar molecular structure. Okay, so when a fruit rots, when this bacteria and fungus they start to ingest and digest this sugar in a fruit, yeah, the byproduct is alcohol. So sugar becomes alcohol. Okay, so something like that. Okay, so moleculistically they are very similar structure. Okay, sugar and alcohol. Yeah, same amount of calorie about. Yeah, so vodka is like honey. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. It it is quite surprising to me. I mean, the prime number set can be expressed so simply. It's not random. No, there's some universe. Because composites, set of composites, okay, they are very, very well structured. There's cosmos in there. The set of composites, okay, they are not chaotic at all, right? So, uh, so set of primes can be defined as natural number set subtraction minus set of composites, okay, and set of composites is as elegant, as simple as this, right? Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, we draw a table set of composites. Okay, so well, let's just get a start on it and then we'll take a break. Okay, so it's multiplication table. Okay, yeah, it's symmetric, right? So we're gonna do just upper triangle. Okay, so okay. It's important that we study composite numbers because composite numbers and primes, uh, they are complete and disjoint subsets of natural number set. Okay, they are kind of flip side. There's flip sides of one coin, natural number, your primes and composites. Okay, so in order to understand primes, you have to understand composites. Okay, and composites are easier to understand. Why? Because prime it look very chaotic, random, but composite they are not. They are very well ordered. They, it's very cosmos. Okay. Yeah. So we are approaching primes in terms of composites, kind of contour line, contour indirect approach. Okay, because primes are very difficult, right? Composites a lot easier, right? So okay. Yeah. We are promoters of peace, love, and understanding. Okay, I'm kind of quoting from this American song. Well, I think that's American song. Okay, uh, I heard this song in this movie Lost in Translation. Yeah, Bill Murray. I'm a huge fan. Okay, and what Scarlett Johansson or something. She's okay, right? But she's not one of my favorite. All right, but she's fine. Okay, so but Bill Murray, I'm a huge fan. Okay, Lost in Translation, right? What's her name? Director Francis Coppola, the Godfather. Okay, his daughter, some Coppola. Okay, yeah, she did fantastic job, and she got Academy Award, I think, for that movie, directing that movie. Okay, so Lost in Translation. It happened in Japan. Okay, so some two expatriates. Okay, friendship, but not affair, but friendship. Okay, yeah. because they are both married. All right. It was an interesting movie. I have DVD. Okay. Yeah. So Mr. Bill Murray, he sang this Japanese karaoke bar, sang this song. Okay. So we are promoters of love, peace, and understanding. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We are nice. Okay. Composite triangle. Okay. So we'll take a look at that because in this composite triangle, all the numbers they are missing, they are the primes. Okay. So it's like the other side of the moon. Okay. Yeah. Let's explore this. Okay. Right. We'll try like 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay. So interesting. Yeah. Because we're kind of interested in the distribution of primes, density of primes, and other mathematicians, yeah, they did explore that, like prime counting function and prime number theorem. They even proved that, but I don't feel like taking the same approach. Why? It's already been done. What excites us is to be forced in time, forced in history. We want to make history. We don't just want to learn what other people already discovered. No. We want to discover something new ourselves. So that's why we rather tackle on the same problem from a totally different approach to discover something brand new. Okay. So, right. Let's take 5 minutes. Interesting, huh? Okay. So, what we realize here is this: to build a complete infinite set of composite numbers, we don't need prior knowledge of prime numbers. What are primes? What are composites? We don't need that. We just need to know how to multiply two numbers. Okay? Does that surprise you? We don't need prior knowledge of what this number is, this prime or composite. We don't need that. Okay? So we don't need closed form formula for prime numbers or even algorithm for that. We don't need that. Okay? We can calculate a complete set of composite numbers from scratch without knowing anything about prime numbers. Okay? Just pairwise multiplication of all integers bigger than 1, okay, then you get the set of complete composite numbers. Yeah, there's some redundancy, of course, right? It doesn't matter. Why? Because if you are competent computer programmer, okay, yeah, you can get rid of all the redundancy, right? I mean, algorithm, yeah, you can use like hash table, right? In Java, yeah, you have hash table, Visual Basic, they call it dictionary. It's very efficient algorithm, okay? Yes, there's some collision, right? But it's very fast algorithm, hash table, right? So yeah, whenever you encounter a number, you push it into the hash table. It's a data structure, okay? Very efficient data structure algorithm, okay? You search, find, okay? It's like log n kind of log n time big O notation. It's very fast algorithm, hash table, okay? I love hash table, okay? In Visual Basic, they call it dictionary for whatever reason, all right? I guess Visual Basic, the philosophy of behind Visual Basic is kind of like COBOL, right? They want to be close to natural English, right? So I guess that's why they call it dictionary, okay? Lookup table, hash table. Yeah, well, people don't know anything about hash tables, but they know about dictionary, more akin to daily English language. Okay, I get it, all right? So yeah, so this, because 4 is composite, all right, this fourth line in this composite triangle is a subset of this multiples of 2, proper multiples of 2, okay? So um, yeah, it's just kind of inefficient way, but whatever. Expression itself is elegance. So we are trading between simplicity and efficiency. It's simple but inefficient, right? If you want to make a better algorithm, yeah, it will look more complicated. Okay, so it's between simplicity, trade-off balance between simplicity and efficiency. Okay. Yeah. So the algorithm, let's come up with the algorithm, kind of pseudocode, computer programming, okay, to calculate composite set of composite numbers, okay? So I mean, we don't want
computer programs like run forever, right? Well, computer programs they run forever because 24/7 somewhere in the world, internet or computer they are running, right? Yeah, I heard about this IBM corporation, some supercomputer that calculates 24/7 the next prime number. Why? It's worthwhile. Why? Because prime numbers are important. Okay, encryption, decryption, cryptography. Okay, yeah, prime numbers are very important. Okay, so okay, but we don't want stack overflow. We don't want computer to crash. Okay, to freeze up right in this infinite loop. Yeah, so give us input and what else, right? Output all the composite numbers less than or equal to n, right? Yeah, composite set. Okay, yeah. Algorithm. Uh, let's come up with an efficient algorithm. Okay, so perhaps somebody already wrote it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we just rewrite it if somebody already wrote it. Otherwise, for the first time, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you start with two, right? The first for loop is like this. Okay, 2 to the n divided by 2. Alright? Yeah, 2 times all the. I wrote this down, okay? Did I take a picture of this thing? I think I did. No, I didn't. Okay. We write a computer program, okay? So because I don't work as a computer programmer anymore, okay? I work as a lawyer. So when I was computer programmer, I did in my spare time studying for LSAT, studying for bar exam, right? Now that I'm a lawyer, what I do in my spare time is mathematics and sometimes computer programming. I want some balance, you know. When I was in the U.S. Army, in my spare time, yeah, I studied some law books, LSAT, right? Now that I'm a lawyer, in my spare time, I talk about army experience. I do push-ups, sit-ups, and 2 mile run. Yeah, grass is always greener on the other side, right? Because we want balance. We do not want to put all the eggs in one basket. We want some diversification of our resources. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Funny, huh? Yeah. Funny how it goes. Algorithm. Okay. First row. This is juxtaposition notation. Okay, comma, comma, comma. Okay, it's a meta function. All right. So I from 2 to infinite, 2 to n divided by 2. Okay. What if n is odd number? We are looking for all the composite number below n or equal to. So we call it composite C top n. Okay. All the composites. Give me all the composites less than or equal to n, right? But what if n is eleven? It should include 10, right? So 5.5, yeah, fluorine, flow that, okay? We are algebraic, algebra. We are algebraizing this table into the physics, metaphysics, numbers and letters. Okay, we are generalizing it, algebraizing it, this table, okay? So, and it's quite pretty, okay? And so on, okay? So, okay. How interesting, right? So we are factoring out this union, okay, with the common denominator, alright? Common factors. So what would be this top portion? Let me finish the rest, okay, for you. Uh, I'll leave it for you. I'll give you like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, okay? So it's beautiful. Okay. Go ahead, find the upper limit for this J guy, okay? Sure. So our goal is to find some kind of density, probability density function for primes, okay? We don't want to take the approach that other people did. Why? It's not exciting to learn something other people already have done. They're like second-handed, used good, right? We want something brand new. That's what excites us. First in time, brand new discovery, right? Yeah. But when I buy some clothing, it's mostly used hand goods. Because it's cheaper and they're beautiful and it's good old school, right? Yeah, that's what I typically purchase, used goods. Or Walmart, like Indonesia, China, Vietnam, Bangladesh, clothing's affordable and brand new, right? But used goods store, yeah, thrift shops, yeah, that's mostly where my Hawaiian t-shirt came from, and well, my blazers, trench coats. Okay, I just wash them, and they're old school, quaint. I love it. Right. So good and new. I mean, old and new balance. Old and new. Okay, we need both of them. Okay, so we take 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, go ahead, figure this upper limit. Okay, if you want to, if you can. Okay, all right. I have no idea. Okay, we'll think about this. Okay, so all right. Okay. Okay, you're back. Yeah, just tell it to my friends, okay? Because all my friends, most of them, they're at home. Me, this break, day off on this weekday, it has nothing to do with coronavirus, alright? Yesterday, I worked until 7 o'clock, okay? So I started having this headache. I got my job done, right? It's all done. So today, not much work to do because I got all the job done yesterday, okay? So I was still having headache this morning, so I called in, alright? I took ibuprofen, I did exercise, it's all gone, alright? But I did have headache this morning, okay? So overworking yesterday. So that's why I got this day off today, okay? Yeah, minimum basic operation exception, you have to take care of this inventory and facilitate this remote access to other employees, okay? So I fall into the exception, so I've been going to work all this time, okay? Yeah. Because somebody has to work, right? And you fall into some business exceptions, so okay, you got this? I tell you, I gave you enough time. Do you need more time? Come on, fill in the blank. It's easy. We kind of did this before actually, okay? Just kind of review. Alright. It's something very exotic, right? We are talking about composites, prime number, it's number theory, it's all about integers, but yeah, we use set theory, right? Yeah, whatever. Juxtaposition is same as union, okay? Juxtaposition, comma, 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 union, 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 is set theory. Same thing, but I just want to introduce this brand new novel notational convention, okay? Juxta notation, juxtapositional notation, okay? So, okay? Alright. I give you like 1 more minute for this. It's easy, right? And also exotic, okay? Yeah. It's a beautiful spring day. Plenty of sunshine, warm, yeah. Spring in Alaska, very beautiful. But my favorite season is autumn, fall, okay? Because you get to see all these tree leaves falling, colored leaves, and when the tree leaves fall, they start to ferment, so you get to smell all this fermenting tree leaves. Oh, and you have berries, mushrooms. A mushroom that's more like summer, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, mushroom they're more like summer, right? Summer season. Spring season, yeah, you have fiddlehead, right? And all this edible bush shoots, young tree leaves. Yeah. In the fall, we have berries. Mushroom they are more like summer when it rains a lot, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Do you need more time for this? I give you 1 more minute, okay? Because I wanna drink. Day off. Yeah, they're fantastic, right? Yeah. I love vacations too. Once a year, yeah, I take a vacation, about 1 week vacation, okay? So typically in employment setting, you get 2 weeks vacation per year, right? So I divide by 2. Okay, 1 week and 1 week. I get 1 full week continuous consecutive vacation to go somewhere, travel. The other week is kind of reserved for in case I get injured. I never get sick because I exercise and diet. Okay, but sometimes I over exercise and I injure just a little bit, right? So I have to give my body some full rest. Okay. Yeah, so 1 week is reserved for that. All right. It happens. That boys, big boys, right? Yeah. Okay, I gave you enough time. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of a little bit exotic, but we did this once before, or twice, or thrice before. Okay, yeah, it's flooring of square root of n. Okay, like 11. Okay, what's square root of 11? 3 times blah blah blah, right? Because 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. 11 falls in between 9 and 11, 9 and 16. So that's why square root of 11 is like 3 point something something. Okay, so yeah. So to calculate all the composites equal to or less than 11, you just need to look from 2 to 3. Why? Because 4 times 4 is 16 is beyond 11, right? So there you have it. Okay, now it's time for me to write this all down and take a picture and move on. Okay, so take 5 minutes break. Yeah. We are trying to calculate prime density, composite density, right? So prime density plus composite density, it should be the density of natural number, like 1, something like that, right? Yeah, so density, probability, kind of same concept, okay? So we explore that. Why? It's something new to us. Diversification, okay? We want to approach this problem, Goldbach's conjecture, from all different angles. Why? Because we need all the help we can get, all right? That's a phrase that I learned from my politician friends, okay? So, yeah, we gotta get all the help we can get, okay? So no stone unturned, all right? It is exotic, right? Yeah, mathematics, very beautiful language, right? Flooring and square root of n, yeah, very pretty, beautiful. So, I want you to know something, okay? N over J, floor, comma. Oh, it's so beautiful, right? Like King Solomon said, yeah, love knowledge as if you love women. Mr. King Solomon, he was male, right? So, if you're addicted to dating and promiscuity, all this bedroom pleasure, it's probably because you are not educated, right? So let me educate you, right? There's beauty in mathematics, fine art, sculpture, painting, history, novel, poetry, literature, filmmaking, music making, okay? There's some metaphysical beauty there. Philosophy, Okay, this beauty aesthetics, there are many kinds, right? This reproduction, male female attraction, that's not the only beauty there is, right? I want you to be more sophisticated, educated, so that you be more than animals. I want you to be more metaphysical, okay? Yeah, we have food, drink, male female attraction, right? Those are more animalistic level, okay? Metaphysical level, there's beauty in mathematics, fine art, painting, sculpture, history, poem, poetry, movie and novels and essays and religion and politics and diversify your entertainment. Okay, don't be all about male female attraction, okay, reproduction. No, don't be all about that, or don't be all about food either. Okay, sugar, fat. Yeah, we do that every once in a while, but diversify your entertainment. Okay, do exercise. There's some beauty in exercise, martial arts. Okay, we'll take 5 to 10 minutes break and we'll do some martial arts. How about that? Okay. Because Chinese martial arts, kung fu, Shaolin kung fu. That's my favorite. Okay, it's like Buddhist. Well, yeah, you have Tai Chi, right? Yeah, that's a Taoist philosophy, religion. But Shaolin kung fu, that's Buddhism, Indo-China, Indian Buddhism, right? There's philosophy in there, Taoism, Buddhism, Shaolin kung fu, Tai Chi. So Chinese martial arts evolved, co-evolved with religion and philosophy of Buddhism and Taoism. Very spiritual and very natural. Shaolin Kung Fu, 5 animal form: leopard, tiger, crane, dragon, snake. Right? It's very universal, being one with the nature, and there's some philosophy and religion in there. So that's why I'm a huge fan of Chinese martial art, because it's more than martial art. It's philosophy, naturalism, universalism, and religion, and there's so many in there. It's aesthetics, arts, dancing, and so Chinese martial arts has to be my favorite. It's not about fighting. No, it's a lot more than that. It's not about self-defense. No, it's about self-discipline and learning from the nature and universe. My favorite martial art has to be Chinese. Yin and yang, and my goodness, the balance and aesthetics, asceticism, like stoicism, self-discipline. Okay, Chinese martial art is my favorite. It has long history. Okay, ancient art. Yeah, huge fan. Okay, so I take a picture of this and then we'll stop and restart. Okay, we'll do some martial art. Okay, so we did enough mathematics, right? We continue later. Okay. Right. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you soon. See you in like 10 minutes. Okay. So.